Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the power to chant. Jah give her the power to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
Amina, the time has come for the lioness to tell our own story. No surrender, no retreat, we are Jaja soldier. Rougher than the streets, tougher than a boulder. Bigging up Lamb's voice. Now put it, I Jolly for say that.
Greetings, this is Ras Tafari. The time has come for the lions to tell their own story. See? This is the lion's voice. Keep it locked, right, sir? Ras Tafari said that. Are you satisfied? Wipe those tears from your eyes. I'm all alone, still you thought I was telling a lie. This is the lion's voice. Keep it locked, right, sir?
What are you waiting for? Come together, calling from near and far. Know who you are. What are you waiting for? Rally up, it takes the dust. What are you waiting for? Ancestors paved the way for us. Yes, I am Ketis Oyonde, asking, what are you waiting for to come together? The time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is the lion's voice.
African pride, root of all nations, boy. I tried with the lion, the Rastafari. Lion of it tried with lioness like I do. Empress on the front line, we need you. Well, this is Medicine, the steady one, and you are now tuned in to the Lion's Voice Network. What the lion fought for do? Scorch them. Roast and parch them.
I will never stop, hail the Most High, and I will never stop, call Rastafari. Blessed love, this is Kushite representing for the Lion's Voice. We are here to tell our own story, Rastafari.
Empress Manel, and I young scientist. Oh, you're wrong. Universally unfold, be told. Oh. Blessed love, this is Itege Idama, and it's time for the lioness and the lion's voices to be heard. This is the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Yo, blazing fire, yeah man, this is Ras Indio out of Belize, and the time has come for the lions to tell our own story, right? Yeah man, we blaze fire, burning the wicked and the dirty vampire. Yeah man, Ras Indio said that, blazing fire, lion boy.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes, wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to the lion voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here. Hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Make the lioness them the lion voice.
Yeah, Ras Tafari, Emperor Selassie the first. Tell the people about Empress Sudana. Well, even if the stars they fall and the moon turn I made your light shine and unto I. Your love was a lifeline. Think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. Almighty, I made your light shine and unto I. That light was a lifeline. It seems like the world is upside down. I will never hide, I'd rather stand my ground. Lion of Judah blessed with the triple crown. Can't come fool I with no circus clown. Now fear no hurricane or the cyclone. Respect for Mama Earth with that embedded on me bone. That's why I will never leave you alone. Protect you from harm when the alarm sound. So even when the stars they fall and the moon turn into blood, through the coming war we stand tall. I will shower you in my love. And even when the people start mal, but they see their city streets them flood, when the hurricane blow down our wall, I'll be by your side and me now but think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. The Almighty, I made your light shine and unto I. Your light was a lifeline. I think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. The Almighty, I made your light shine and unto I. Your love was a lifeline. They say hurt people, maybe that's why Babylon them so evil. Maybe Babylon abused as a child. Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Glory and honor in the name of his chosen queen, Empress Waziro Menen. My name is Kwasi Bansu, aka the Chazmatch Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man. I'm a creative industry attorney, I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and right now I am the host of Lion Talk Live. Welcome to Lion Talk Live and welcome to another special edition presented by the Lion Voice Network. This is Women's History Month. We are continuing with a barrage of powerful Rastafari and Pan-African woman voices. Tonight we have a rising artist, reggae, right out of Kingston, Jamaica. We are going to be reasoning with a powerful empress who is going to be sharing with us her journey, her thoughts, her conscious vibes, conscious music. And I have a good feeling we're going to meet some of our family during the reasoning too. Me just feel a vibes tonight, like some of our family going yarding tonight too. But we're going to have a reasoning on the music, the state message music. As we speak, we saw that Israel blew up a big gas field in Iran. Iran rallied back, lick out gas field in Qatar, lick out the gas field in Israel. What does that mean for I and I? It means that the price of gas, the price of fuel, the price of diesel, which all of the big ship them run upon diesel, everything is going to rise globally. That means the Armageddon is getting hotter. And as the Armageddon get hotter, as they push the world into collapse, World War III, what is the Rastafari artists, the creatives, what are they saying? You know, we grew up, I was born when the 2-7 clash. Let me give you a little history. I was born when the 2-7 clash, and when before the 2-7 clash, you had artists singing about when the 2-7 are going to clash and what are going to happen. And you had artists singing about the Armageddon and how Babylon are going to fall. If you listen to roots reggae music in the 60s and the 70s, 70s was like a glory, golden age. If you listen to the vibe, you see Rastafari music was strong in the 70s. And they had a message, and most of them were singing about the times we're living in today. And one of the complaints is that, you know, the fire is not there like it used to be one time, you know what I mean? And this is a problem. Hold on, I see some of the DJ them in the place. DJ Russell, yell up. Ras Kwasi, give thanks for the powerful works every time. DJ Ras Iman, sorry, my glasses them. Atlanta checking in. Big up yourself, DJ Ras Iman. My glasses them never true did a pick up. But yeah, man, we're gonna have the reasoning. So share this with your DJ friend them. Share this with your artist friends them. Cause we want to have the reasoning. You know how we do it over here in the comments. Feel free to comment. We're gonna have a very authentic reasoning as we can over here. This is an authentic Rastafari, unapologetic platform, Pan-African platform. So we're gonna ask these hard questions. I wanna big up my brethren, Kabaka Pyramid. Him have a song right now where I mash up the place. Extreme, you know, where I burn out the whole Epstein vibration. These are the kind of songs that we're talking about, you know what I mean? Where are these commentary, social commentary songs? You know, we see that the moral fiber of Jamaica gone in the toilet, you know what I mean? Where is the Rastafari voice, you know? I see a lot of time Rastafari artists almost like they're trying to fit in with the dancehall artists, you know, them are trying to make song about being a gallus, all these things. We leave those life to come and heal Farai. You know, I hear that from the Rastafari artists, them, you know what I mean? Personally, that's I don't want to hear that from a Rastafari artist. I want to hear about, that's why I'm a big up Chronics with him song Family First, them type of song that we want to hear. The world have enough of them other song there. So we're gonna have that reasoning tonight, family. You know what I mean? But before I do bring forward our guest for tonight, powerful artists, and we are about bringing artists to the community over here. We don't wait till artists get big to reason with them, because everyone have a story. Before we bring the artists, let me just take time to big up the item. Right now is 6 people watching live, but I want to big up the 6 of the item, the hundreds that will watch on the replay, and just big up the item, because today we hit 65,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without each and every one of the item. All around the world, the word sound is getting out that Rastafari have a place on the internet. Big up the item. We just passed 6,000 on Facebook too. The Charles March Kwasi ecosystem, 1,400 on TikTok, IG climbing too. You can follow us across all platforms, the Lion Voice Network. I have to big up the item, because without the item we would be nothing, you know what I mean? So big up the Lion Pride. If you subscribe, you're part of the Lion Pride. And yesterday, if you did not see, we interview was Zero Joan, you know what I mean, Elder doing some mighty works, and she's also part of our monthly subscribers, so you can see the quality of people that we have in our monthly subscriber community. So you can become a Lion Pride on Patreon, help us to be the economic engine. Independent media means that we have to pay for it. We can't depend on sponsors. We can't depend on other people. I always say that if we value our culture, then we will protect it. We will pay for it. There's nothing in this Armageddon that's free. So big up to all the people who see the vision of what we're building here. This is unprecedented in the history of Rastafari movement, what we're building here. And we're building it brick by brick. We have the elders, them support the item city elders on here. We have the youth, them coming forward, and it's a wholesome vibe that we're building here. So all of the people contributing financially is that Rastafari can have some real power out there. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to go to a Babylon platform to come talk about Rastafari business, and then they might try bring in some mix up and some blender where they have nothing to do with it. We must have our own platforms. I saw this, and as an actionist, I was moved to action. His Majesty called I to do the work. We are 4 years in. This October will be 5 years on the battlefield. We're looking to hit 100,000 subscribers this year with the IDEM strength, and we're looking to bring this to a full-time operation. And the only way we're going to do it is if Rastafari and Pan-African people support. So big up everyone who is supporting. We're almost at 50 monthly subscribers. So we're going to get there. We're not going to stop. And you know my dream. Before I bring the guests, let me just dream a little now, people. Just let me dream a little now. Let me just give a little vision now. My vision is that when we bring our guests to the platform, that we would have 50,000 people that would spend $10 with our guests. And that guest would then wake up the next morning with 500,000 US dollars in their account. It would only cost the Lion Pride $10 a year, hard-earned money, but we would be changing lives every time someone come on the platform. Can you imagine that power? We have that power. Just have to activate the power. So I'm going to ask the guests how to support her, and I pray that the item will support her, whether it's send her an email, whatever. You know, not all artists have their ecosystem fully set up, and we overstand that. But however, we're going to ask the question, and I pray that, you know, 200-300 of the item just support the artists. You know what I mean? Buy a t-shirt, send a $10, just say keep going. You know, from people are doing positive work, we need to put the capital in the hands of the workers. That is the solution that we're bringing here for the Armageddon. Let us take the collective capital from around the world and put it in the hands of the workers. Decentralized uprising. That means the money is spread around. Because if that person wakes up with 500,000, they're going to employ people. They have no money to set up an infrastructure. You know what I mean? That's a 2-3 year budget in some cases that we have created if it's spent wisely. You know what I mean? And we would offer support for those artists as if they wanted it as well. Because we have so many people who are skilled who can help them to consult and to do their thing. So I want us to see the power in this platform and not just see the numbers grow and we feel happy and we are born with spliff and then we drop asleep and we wake up and we do the same thing and not change the whole of we are struggle. We don't want that, family. We want to, as we grow, we are pulling people out of poverty. We are freeing people. We are building Zion brick by brick. So thank you for letting I just vision and just reason with the item. The item know I vision and we're going to see it manifest. Now I may have to hit 1 million subscribers before I can get 50,000 of the item to move to action. I understand that, you know what I mean, and we'll work toward that. But I'm praying that with the 65,000 that we have, 50,000 of the item can just, you know what I mean, rise up and say, all right, Ras, we're ready now. Next guest, bam, $10. See it there. Next guest, $5. And if you can do, because if 10,000 people give $1, an artist get $10,000, you know, think that artists feel good about that too. You see what I'm saying? So we have power. And I just want the item to know that power and to harness that power and to know that when you see we're coming to really revolutionize and change this liberty in a better way to manifest the works where His Majesty put in I heart, the building of Zion on earth, brick by brick, schools, health centers, you know what I mean? All of these things have to be built. They cost money. You have to pay the staff. You have to pay a groundsman. You have to pay for fix that everything take money. So we need to generate the revenue, put it in the hands of the workers, and Rastafari independent non-aligned media can be part of that force where we are harnessing the global potential of Rastafari for the common good. That said, Saturday we will be having Reading Ras on the front line. Elder Ras Tafari will be here. We have 3 powerful empresses. We're going to drop the flyer tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We have a whole schedule of powerful sistering for the rest of the month. April 3rd, our Empress Men in panel. We're going to drop that flyer soon. beer powerhouses as usual. Third annual Empress Men and Panel. So please, family, keep it locked. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. This is where we are telling the lion and the lioness story. Big up on yourself. All right. Big up Frontline Books. Big up Brother Carl Philpotts. Big up all of the ones them. We're going to have some new sponsors on here soon. If you have a product or service and you want to advertise with us, make us an offer. And if you're part of the Lion Pride and Patreon, part of our monthly subscribers, we're open, you know what I mean, in terms of working out arrangements. So you get discounted rates on all of the platforms. So we are looking not just to build this for ourselves, we're looking to build this for our immunity. So if you have a book, you're dropping a book, you're releasing your single, you want to do some advertising, you have an album coming out, come check I&I, make we talk, spend some of the marketing budget with I&I, you know what I mean? All right, housekeeping out of the way. Make I&I now bring forward our guest for the evening. We have a powerful Rastafari sister coming out of St. Andrew, up in the hills of the Red Hills of Jamaica. She is an artist. She's a mother. She has an epic story. This is like a movie. Get your ital snacks. Get your meditation ready, because we are welcoming warmly the great and the powerful Empress Sudana. Rastafari. Blessings. How's everything, Empress?
First, I must say, I will Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Here, John Marcus I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari I. Greetings. Blessed love.
Yes. Blessed love. Blessed love. It's an honor to host the Eye on the platform. We are elated. And I want to just take time before we even get into anything to big up Sister Aisha, who helped to set up this interview. I said, I don't see no sistering on the ground musically, really. I hold it and other than the ones that we know, but I'm not seeing any new names. And she said, all right, Ras, I'll go find some ones. And that is how Empress Sudana forward. So we have a tradition here, the Lion Talk show. We want to ask the Eye to step into the Lion Talk time machine and to take us forward to the moment of your birth and to paint a picture of the Eye uprising as one of the mighty angels in the earth. This is the blockbuster film, so we want to hear it from the lioness own mouth. Take us to your birth and your treading up to Rastafari.
Blessed love, first and foremost, to the world, Rastafari children, greetings. My name, my birth name is Kerry-Ann Camille Edwards. Yes, I am a 44-year-old mother of 9 beautiful children, 5 beautiful princesses, and 4 powerful princes. Yes, I live in the hills of, he said Red Hills, but it's more Rockall, St. Andrew. That is where Richie Spice come from, close to Richie Spice.
Okay.
Yes, well, my mother and my father have 4 children together.
Okay.
2 girls and 2 boys.
Okay.
My mom died when I was 11 years of age.
Sad to hear.
And my father lived in America from I am 2 years of age.
Okay.
So a year before my mom died, I moved to Stony Hill to stay with my aunt.
Okay.
Where I attended Oberlin High School in St. Andrew.
Okay. So what was it like being a little girl growing up without mother, without father? You know, and you didn't grow up in a Rastafari home.
No, no one in my
Yeah.
family at the time was Rastafari.
Yeah. So what was that like going to school? Describe that for people not from Jamaica.
Well, I was always a happy child. I I was a happy child and I love prayer. I was I from a tender age, I love to pray and seek the Lord the way I know it in those times. And losing my mom, it affected me, but my aunt, she was loving to me and my sister. So, you know,
Yes.
life goes on. I was a happy child. I
Give
was.
thanks. Give thanks. And what? How were you in school? Were you well behaved in school? Troublemaker? What was the school life like?
Well, I was a bright girl. Yeah, I was a bright girl in school, and
Okay. Give thanks.
I I did dancing and speech. So
Okay.
yes, I was a great
Um.
dancer.
Were you in the church as a little girl or?
Yes, I used to go to church with my aunt, but in my teens, when I moved back to Rockall, I went to the Adventist church.
Okay. Okay. I know the Adventists them strict certain way.
Yes, yes,
Yes, and vegetarian too, right?
yes, vegetarian, but they
Yes.
eat chicken too. Yeah.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
Adventist.
Okay. So not so vegetarian. Um. So what was it like? Did you graduate from high school?
I didn't get to graduate, but I did my
Okay.
exams, my CXC exams,
Okay.
because I got pregnant in fifth form.
Okay, okay. That is when the blessing them start because you hear nine youth, say the blessing them enough.
Yes, yes.
So what was
So,
that like?
well, it was an experience because the father was young as I, but
Yes.
the sad part is when the child born and she was 3 months, the father died. He drowned in Elsha.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Wow, wow. So then how did that impact you as a young mother losing the father of your child? That couldn't have been easy.
No, it was not, but it was my journey.
It was your journey. And then from there, what was your path? Did you had to get work? You had to start working. What was the path?
Well, I got married at age 18 with a second daughter.
Wow. Okay. And
So,
who was that brethren?
well, he was a 23-year-old, just graduated from college.
Yes.
But right now, as a 44-year-old mother, I'd say it's trauma bond, you know?
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes. And that's very mature, you know what I mean? And reflective. And
yes, trauma bond.
we tell these stories so that other young ones can see the journey and can get the inspiration and maybe not make the same choices. Your choices made you who the I is, so I know you wouldn't change maybe, but you know, maybe somebody don't have to go through certain trauma bonding, as the I say, and certain pain. So he also had a trauma too.
Yes, yes, yes. He had
What was
to.
his trauma?
Well, he always say he's the black sheep of the family because
Okay.
his mom was a pharmacist and his dad was a lecturer at UTech. But because he born blacker than the rest of children, them,
Yes.
yeah, I think he's spoiled. He's just spoiled.
But he swept you off your feet though, as a young mother.
Well, to be honest,
Hmm.
as I would say, trauma bond,
Yes.
he was helping me in my daily living.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yes. He was there for me.
Overstand. Yeah, you don't have to go no further. And how did that relationship end?
Well, we got married 23rd of April 2000, and
Yes,
to be honest,
yes.
by 2002 we separated.
Oh wow. Okay. But as you said, that it was a trauma bond. So as you evolve, yes. So did you have any children with that brethren?
Yes, we have one daughter together, Destiny and
Okay.
Rose Sinclair. We have beautiful
Okay.
daughter.
So you're gone two children now.
Two beautiful daughters.
Two beautiful daughters. And then what was the journey after that? Two daughters. Were you working at this time?
No, no.
Okay. And we're gonna get into your musical journey as well, but we're just getting the basic because um not everyone life is a bed of rose, and we have to understand, as a global family, that some people really go through things when they must sing music. You know what I mean? It's coming from a deep reservoir, a deep place, you know what I mean? So definitely, and I think I'm gonna try pull up one of your song them so that we can
Okay.
listen as a family. So stay tuned, family. I will try pull up one of our song them, but and we want to hear you live too. We want to hear some lyrics too.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
man. Yeah. But okay, so after two children not working, what was, and then you separated from the second king man. What happened after that?
Well, Jah is always in my life, so when after that, no, I just like broke out into the world.
Yes,
Yeah, but yeah, broke get caught up in the world, but
yes.
I got in that moment I got a son and a daughter. And
Okay,
then after getting the son and the daughter, that's the time now when Jah draw for me.
draw for you forward.
Yes, I.
All right. So now you have four children, and the
Yes, I.
Almighty now come call you and say, "Listen, stop and check." And then
Yes.
what happened after that? Now, what was the
Well,
move?
after that moment, no, there was a trauma at my home, a big um gunshot, people die.
Wow,
So everybody have to move out of the house.
wow. Was that gang-related violence?
I would say, but it's the
Yes.
person who was living at my house, they were just visiting somebody who lived at the front part of my home.
Okay, okay. So it wasn't even something that involved the eyes, just
No.
somebody in the wrong place, wrong time.
Yes. But Jah work
Wow.
in mysterious ways and wonders to perform.
Yeah, man, mightful. And this story is a blockbuster movie, family. So make sure you get your ital snap, because remember, say we still not reach the part of the story when His Majesty call her, dramatic, kind of, you see the picture behind her. We are gonna get to that. All right, continue.
Yes, I was continue.
Yeah, man, continue, man. We in the film. The film I
Okay,
got
all
through.
right,
For
okay,
you,
okay.
for you, His Majesty call you. I mean, the most I call you, because you don't know His Majesty yet.
First time when, before His Majesty called me, a
Yes.
person came by my house and we get introduced to the weed, to the herbs.
Okay.
Yes, so we start try little for the herbs. And then no, after that, we start a vision. So me I got my bed and me a vision. So me I say, Jah, Rastafari. Yeah. So that's the first encounter with Alice last year.
Yes.
Yeah, me start a vision. So me I say, Jah, Rastafari. Most night me I got my bed and me a vision see it. So till I met a younger person than me, a male, and we see we could have witnessed him transformation from a bald into a Rastafari.
Okay. So you watch that with someone else first.
Yes, I watched it with someone else first.
Yes, and what did you notice different from him, from his bald characteristics to when he became Rastafari? What was the difference?
First, him come and him a say, time that goes high school at the time, young youth, and him a say, oh, me not come here again, me not trim man. Me really seen that do it. And then him start come and him a say, me not eat no more meat. And his mother share the rice and him just eat the dry rice. He must say, me want a gravy. So, you
Huh.
know, me I watch him transform into a better person. Yeah. So
Wow.
that time, but, now my brother died. I had a brother who was sick and had diabetes and he died.
Sorry to hear that.
So when I went to the funeral, the pastor was preaching and it touched me, you know. It
Yes.
touched me. The pastor said I must come to church this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sunday now, when I wake up and I get ready for go church, when I look at the same youth, I see come down on my yard with a look up box
Okay.
and a plate of Rasta song and I play some Rasta song and you know, I not say nothing too much in my head, I start to get confused. Yes, so
Yes.
and I play from them and then him start to say, yeah, got church, you know, you're Rasta, yeah, got church. And you know, I must start to say one of things. But I
Yes.
still go
Yes.
church today. I'm
Yeah,
still go
man.
church.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because the
So
spirituality was calling you at that time.
yeah, just calling me.
Yes. 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 So, all right. So, after this now, 4 children, you're starting to think more conscious. You leave certain thing you used to do that, you know, do that no more. And now you're going to meet a new brethren. How does that meeting take place?
Well, the one that I tell you about that I
Yes.
watch his transformation.
No, 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 no. Your children father, because you have 5 more. Remember, say you
Oh,
have
okay.
5 more
Oh, the
children
five.
to
Okay.
tell me about it though.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
So
So
so how did you, when did that come in now?
yeah, no, because I was a stubborn person, and
Yes.
yeah, you know, Jah perfect in all
Yeah.
his ways.
Yeah, man.
So I meet a man, and you know, him kind is an ex-police. He was in the
Okay.
police force.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like when I met the man, it's the time when the gunshot was in my house. So me
Okay.
never really have nowhere to go to myself. 'Cause everybody have to leave the house.
Okay.
Yes. So I met this ex-policeman and he took me in.
Okay.
My,
Okay.
my four my 4 children was at my ex-husband's home.
Okay.
When the shot burst, yeah, they were at his house. So I end up all alone. So when we end up all alone now, the ex-policeman took me in.
Okay.
So right there, so I meet Jah and transform into a Rastafari Empress.
Wow. And that ex-policeman, he's the father of 5 more of your children.
He is the father of my 5 children, last children, yes, he
Yes.
is. I got them
And
in 8 years. I got the 5 children.
okay, wow. So whole heap of activity are going there. So
Yes, yes,
yeah,
I
man.
got the father.
And they're so beautiful, you know, and Irish children. But talk to us about, so obviously you had seen someone transform to Rastafari, but the I was not Rastafari at this time. So what was the spark that allowed you to transform, and how did the ex-policeman feel about it?
When I met the ex-policeman, you know, I was wearing false hair, lash, nails.
Okay.
You know, it's a
Dancehall,
rude.
dancehall queen,
I was
holy
a
pa
rude
color color,
girl.
holy pa color color.
Yes, I was a rude girl. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Nothing wrong. All of we come from somewhere, you know.
Yes, and you know, I got pregnant for him,
Yes,
and
yes,
he just he pop off my false hair, broke off my nail, take off my lash, and I say, yo, right now, a long time to put on with this, and you know,
yes,
so right, he was was a bitter person because him just lose him job out of the
Yes.
police force,
Yes.
and he never heal from it as yet.
Okay.
Yes, so but when I got pregnant with the first child now, I see that I got stopped. So yes, because he was a very bitter, but out of
Okay.
bad it comes. So
Yes.
when it wasn't working, but we couldn't leave because as we tell you, my house I'm living at, it was
Yes.
our home. But just
Yes.
because the violence, the gunshot, and the thing what happened,
Yes,
we
of
all had to
course.
leave.
You have to leave there. And that was in Rockall. That was at Rockall
Rock
space.
hard. Yes,
Yes.
right in rock hard.
Okay.
So um Jah start come to me and we start read my Bible, we start keep my devotion
Yes.
and but in that time, me sure Jah me I pray to. So me never be sure because believe me, I'm a fervent servant of Rastafari.
Highly.
Yeah. So one day my sister called me and say my auntie come from foreign and she called me.
Mm-hmm.
So take me you so my baby father come from work and I tell him, so I tell him say the next day come I'm gonna go up by Rockall where I come from, I'm gonna check my family
Yes.
then. So that day I leave, I'm gonna come up in Rockall. The same youth when me introduced me to Rastafari,
Yes.
my book him up. And him said to me, say, say could that King Selassie Earth strong? And I say, And I say, yeah, today the 23rd of July. And I say, And I say, where you going long time to see me? I say, I'm soon come, I go check my auntie. And he said, go on and come back. So I go check my auntie, when I go check my auntie, I received
Yes.
so much gifts, so much gifts.
Yes.
So, I call him to help me, try and bring them. Same I said to me, say, him say, you know, go down at your house. I said, no, but I said, come on. He must say, look how long you leave your house and you go down there. So him come and him walk out the house with me. And, he must, a jar working, he must say, stay tonight, man. So him help me set up a little part in the house, because nobody never living it at the time. And him
Okay.
help me sweep it out, we clean it up and, and the whole night now we celebrate, we drink roots to King Selassie Earth Strong. We
Yes.
celebrate the whole night, drinking whole
Okay.
root wine and
Okay.
that day, me not go back at my baby father. Yes, that is it.
Okay. Wow.
Him leave and he went to Bobo Hill. So when
It's
him
a
come
bubble.
back
It's a
from
bubble
Bobo Hill,
bridging. It was a bubble bridging.
yeah, but him just got turn. When him leave, him just that I think that was his first time going up there.
Okay. Okay.
So him just so him leave and him go Bobo Hill, spend some time. So when him come back now, him put a hymn book in my hand. So him say, look what you see in the hymn book. And I say the song. And I say, no man, look deeper than that. So I look deeper than that. I'm still not so I say, same say, you know, see one face. So I look, me see Emmanuel face, King Emmanuel face. So I
Okay.
say, I meet the man here, And him start to tell me about the journey, because I'm just meet the man.
Yeah.
So a little minute after that now, him end up reach a bubble amount because a little side note, getting introduced to Rastafari and Jah calling me and the
Yes.
process and the journey and where he took me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of just sad now to see after all of that when I come to road, it is a separation and everybody have it is good, but I mean the love, we need the love more in it, no matter which house we into, because I never choose to go Bobo Hill. It's just an idea. You
Yes.
understand?
That was the
I
part.
have
Yes.
never been to the other two places because it's just part of the journey. I don't reach there as yet. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
So But
So you
when
never tried to a Naya Bing yet. You never go a Naya Bing yet.
no, I
Okay.
never
All
tried to
right.
be.
So you have whole heap of sweetness for experience in your life, in your child
So much,
coming.
yes, so much. I only went to the Bubble Hill camp
Yeah,
and
man.
served.
And big up all our Bobo Shanti. Whole heap of Bobo Shanti I go see this and watch
Yes,
this too. 'Cause we have whole heap of Bobo family them too. So this is a platform where Naya Bingi, Bobo Shanti, 12 Tribe of Israel. We have EWF, Orthodox, we are non-aligned media. So we love it. But to your point, what I mean, you came through a certain path. In my story, I was called to the Naya Bingi house, and I went straight into the Naya Bingi house, no other house. And that was my tradition. In your story, Bobo Shanti, Bobo Hill was your part. When I noticed when you started with King Emmanuel I and this thing. God is with us. You know what I mean? Man of right is God in flesh. You know what I mean? These are the core teaching: repatriation, 7 miles of high water ship. You know what I mean? Taking us home. You know what I mean? Repatriation. So we love all of the richness of Bobo Shanti. We soon see in the comments, my brethren Ras Michael is a straight Emmanuel man. Yeah, he might go come in soon, you know what I mean? We have a bubble we have a bubble them. But continue. So the brethren come forward with the hymn book, and now you're being called directly.
yes. So we start a whole Sabbath them now, read more of the Bible, and I learn King Emmanuel way, the
Yeah.
EABIC, yes, because that's the way Jah ordained for I.
Yes, yes.
So
And it's a
yes,
no, I was
so
gonna say it's a very strict order too, Bobo Shanti
yes,
Chad.
strict order, but
Yes,
that is what he introduced me to. So
yes,
I did
yes.
that time. Yes.
Hmm.
And the music coming now. Yeah, my reach my 40th birthday, and because
Yes.
I'm a I'm a I am a very spiritual person, meaning like
Hmm.
just to tell you how my chat go, my pray a
Yeah.
lot. Whole heap of
Yes.
prayer, whole heap of fasting,
Yes.
whole heap of fasting, whole heap of fasting and prayer. So Jah talk to Jah, Jah talk to me.
Yes.
Like, before me know King Emmanuel, King Selassie I first called me,
Yes.
then me meet King Emmanuel, and
Yes.
then the teachings of King Emmanuel, I accept John Marcus, and then the Holy Trinity, and
Okay.
it worked, it powerful and work for I.
Okay. What year was this when you acknowledge Rastafari?
This when I change over my life, like start to grow my natty and
Yes.
start eating meat, I'd say 6 years
Yes.
now.
6 years.
Very
Okay. Okay. So this is like before COVID,
yes,
20
yes,
2018, them time there.
right before COVID,
Right before COVID.
because
Well, no, this is 2026, so 6 years old. Yeah, right before COVID, 2020. Yes, yes.
2020, right in those
Okay,
times.
okay. And
So
then now, okay, continue.
okay, the music part. So me never when I was younger, cause I used to like dancing and look at music, but me never like prolong my music career. I was being a
Yes,
mother, and I
yes.
just was being a mother. To tell you the truth, I start job because at school I did accounting. So I used to work as an accountant, but I didn't do it for long. Yeah, I just one every time I get a job, it never lasts.
Okay.
It never lasts.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because I'm a queen and I wasn't supposed to work for Babylon, you know. Yes, I am a queen. Yes. So when now in COVID 2020, and after I come out of some fasting and just say, you have a mission for I, you know,
Okay.
the music industry. I mean, but we can't sing. You know, come here, some can't sing. And just say, Sudana, this is your calling. And each time as you go on, you're going to get better. So I start, I was horrible, but I just believe in a job because my faith is bigger than my talent. I'm a very faithful person.
So why you say you were terrible? Why you say you were terrible? People tell you that, or you just feel that way?
Well, myself, to myself, I was saying that I was terrible. But I started singing from the hymn book. All
Mm-hmm.
to me was I surrender. I started to sing it to Jah. So I get up each day and I start to sing to Jah first from the hymn book. So then now, after coming out of the fasting, the first song that Jah gave to me was "A Time Black People Figure Clap."
Okay.
Just bring the
Give,
download to me.
all right. Give it P side. Give it P side. Make we hear it.
A time black people figure clap. A time for good praise and worship on top. With Rastafari we strap. And the whole heap of carelessness we fi drop. A time black people figure clap. A time for put praise and worship on top. With Rastafari we strap. And presumptuous sin me said that we feel like.
Yes, yes. We give thanks. Hold on one moment. Let me see. Let me see something really quickly. Let me see something really quickly here if we can share this. Um, can you hear the sound?
Yes, I.
Hold on. Hold on there. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Can you hear the sound?
No, I'm not hearing it.
You're not hearing it? Okay, hold
No.
on. Hold on there.
Rastafari.
You hear it now?
Yes.
Arise. Oh, yeah. Sudana. Representing King Selassie. Jah. A time black people figure clap. A time to put praise and worship on top. When Rastafari we strap. And the whole heap of carelessness we fi drop. A time black people figure clap. A time to put praise and worship on top. With righteousness we fi strap. And presumptuous sin me said that we feel lack. A Rastafari children near or far. A full time the master a call. Nobody wait until you're back against the wall to look up. If you sure shall fall. Time wasting too much idleness. And you think it justify for always have a spliff. Loss of attitude stiff. Emmanuel and Christ royals and no time to wait trip. A time black people figure clap. A time to put praise and worship on top. When Rastafari we strap. And the whole heap of carelessness we fi drop. A time black people figure clap. A time to put praise and worship on top. With righteousness we fi strap. And presumptuous sin me say that we feel lack. It no matter what you think or feel. Emmanuel the word solid as steel. It takes time, the process is real. Emmanuel.
A little piece. We just want to give them a little piece of it. We don't want to give them the whole of it. But yes, we see the energy and the vibration, the spiritual. So what after that song now? What was the next? What was your journey? And who brought you to the studio? You know, what was that whole process like? Becoming an artist.
Well, as I tell you, Jah told me that he's sending I. So first, he sent me downtown and we're going to a restaurant and I meet a blind Bobo. And then big up Bobo Shaba anyway there. Bobo Shaba big up himself. And he introduced himself to I as an artist. And then he introduced me to Caveman sound. Caveman used to have a winter thing.
Yeah, man.
downtown. So another Empress, Nzinga, big up yourself. Nzinga and I went and we started DJ and Caveman Sound on Wednesdays.
Okay. Big up Caveman, the brave man.
Caveman, the brave one. Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
yes,
then
yes.
after that now, it's the same brethren were introduced Rastafari to I, introduced me to Ezekiah Rose. And that is the first 3 songs that I did with Ezekiah that are on YouTube right now.
Okay, okay. And how did that change your life, or how did that mold the eye?
From Mami Baba Shaba, I start DJ Caveman, it has never been the same. It has never been the same. It's just links after links after links after links, meeting more people and no going back, you know?
Back. So you're actually the perfect person to have this reasoning with, because you live a different life before you turn Rastafari. So you know that other side, you know the two side them. You know what I mean? You know the dance hall, because I grew up with dance hall music before I Ras. But I'm a little older than the eye, so I grew up in the golden age of dancehall music, which was the 90s, you know. So Spragga Benz, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, them era there, you know. Shabba in the early part, Ninja Man, you know. But my era was really Bounty Beanie era. That was my time, you know. Terra Fabulous, them man, the Bojo, Cabra, you know. Lady Saw, you know that era me I talk about?
Yes, I.
So when I became a Ras, so you know, I tell people, you know, when I was a young man, we were being programmed into a gallus lifestyle, you know, because that was the music we were listening to. Enough gal and gal in a bungle, gal from Rima, gal from jungle, you know, them programming we were getting. So when I became Rastafari, I didn't want nothing to do with that lifestyle, because we were leaving that, you know. So I kind of see, and you know, you were coming from wearing false hair, long fingernail, different color hair, you know, maybe couple piercing and them thing that too, because that a go on a road, tattoo maybe couple of them dash on to, you know. So coming from that perspective, you know, how do you see the music and the message, you know what I mean, and the importance, or how do you see the influence of music, first of all?
Well, even before a mother, I was always a conscious person.
Okay.
But being a mother, you know, the music in this time in millennium with my children around, and you cannot hide the children from it, because even if you don't play it in your home, they might hear the music on the buses,
Yes.
taxi.
Yes.
So it you know, it was a burden to me for my children, and then an extension to other children.
Yes.
So to protect my children, that's how I really make up my mind and change my life. Because I
Okay.
decided that I don't want my children too deep in a Babylon.
Okay.
Yes. So
So you didn't listen to Vibes Cartel in the house and them stuff.
well, to tell you the truth, you know, I used to listen to Vibes Cartel, but my third song that
Yeah.
I made it off Vibes Cartel. If you not have nothing good to say, no say nothing at all.
Okay. Okay. Because I know that was your era. By that time, I had left dancehall and was Naya Bingi. But um, I know that Vibes Cartel had one of the major influence on Jamaica
Yes,
period from 2010s come right up, you
yes.
know.
Especially because people might not acknowledging it, you know, but Vibes Cartel is one of the artists where broke out the most young girls in my era, my time, to
Yes.
loot this in a broad way because
Wow.
not already saw the song them, but couple songs when they're having those times, and girls my age are a little older than me, even a little younger than me, we just gonna load, we just
Wow.
bleaching, pouring everything of the devil, everything that is not of Jah to bring down our frequency and our vibration.
Wow.
Because that is the plan of the enemy.
That is the plan. And people don't understand how dangerous. If you read even in the book of Enoch, if you read the book of Enoch, which is in the Ethiopian Bible, it will tell you that the fallen angels were the ones who taught music unto man, and this is an instrument. So music can either rise the people frequency or it can lower the people frequency. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you have chosen righteousness and to rise up the people's frequency. Let's talk about the dress code now, because one time you probably dressed like a dancehall queen. How did you make that transition to dressing like a bubble queen?
Well, I'm not a good dresser, so that is my weakness. That is my own. It's not that I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I'm getting there because to tell you the truth,
Yes.
it's not that I really show my body much, but when
Yes.
you use something so long, you do what you live one way all long.
Yes.
So it takes time, but I'm doing better with time.
Okay.
I'm doing better.
So you're saying every now and then a tight pants fling on. Is that the ISA?
No, it's not pants, We don't have a
Oh.
problem with pants. So, but sometimes I'll go short skirt thing on.
Short
skirt.
I love the transparency. No, I love the transparency because we're human beings. We're on a spiritual journey, but we are human beings, and you're coming from somewhere to go somewhere, and it takes time. And one of the things that we have to do, global families, we have to have grace with each other. We're very hard on each other. We're trying to pull down each other, and it's not helping us. This is a powerful mother of 9. To bring 9 children, first of all, you're a superhuman entity. If you have 9 souls come through your portal, through the eye star gate, to come into physical manifestation is already a powers. And then now to consecrate yourself and to change yourself from a way that was not positive, having that self-awareness to know that I can no longer trauma bond, and I have to now become a servant of the Most High. That is something also very powerful. So when you embrace Rastafari, how were you surviving? How were you making money at the time now when you were checking Caveman on a Wednesday night and you're starting to embrace the artist's life?
Well, as a chosen one, Jah always take care of me.
Okay.
Believe me, I don't work. I don't work. Yes, I'm a mother. I'm a full-time mother. Yes, but all my needs are met.
Wow.
Yes, all my needs are met.
Have you acquired any skills like knitting, crochet, anything like that?
Well, so I used to do a little sewing, but
Yes.
I sit at the Savior feet.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. You're very blessed, but I definitely would encourage you as an artist. And I tell artists this because I'm an attorney and I practice entertainment law. I paused my private practice because I pivoted into the media. But when I was doing regular consultation with artists, I always tell them to get a day job because music business take investment, and you can, in terms of marketing your music, setting up your website, setting up all of the channels so that you can get paid, all of these things cost. So even though the most I take care of the eye, I would definitely encourage the eye to, some type of skill, even if it's to watch other people's children, because you're watching your own children, so you're obviously very skilled that kind of way. But definitely, because music is not selling like it used to sell anymore, and so you really have to come with a product or a service, and the music becomes the soundtrack, of that product or service. So, whether it's merch, whether it's something, but make sure you set up a business for yourself, so that your music can benefit and you can leave that legacy for your children. I want to start to do some workshops for artists in Jamaica, to help the IDEM, because there's so much talent and potential. What was your second song after that first song, the clapping song? What was the second song that you created?
Teach the youth them. Yeah, I was at the spring one day because I have a spring nearby, so I go to spring like every day or every other day. So I was at the spring one day and they wanted us to go to me, teach the youth there.
Okay, give us a piece of that one day.
Stop teach the youth them. Finna read Bible. So me say stop teach the youth them to study pure evil. So me say stop teach the youth them to disregard ethics and authority. You are birthday with John and you are cause confusion. Like a sponge, them absorb where them get. Adults, be careful of the choices you make. A one's action derived from his mindset. What you feed your mind on, and that your life reflect. To gain the world and lose your soul, instant they teach the youth them Christ concepts and precepts before you seek after money. Find righteousness and spirituality, your fee invest. That's the
Yes, love it. I love it. So that song, you say, the inspiration came when you were by the spring.
Yes.
And what was the next song after that?
After that I did. No for them I get Rasta hype, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But me I live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. I Sudana connected to them man. Everybody want Rasta this and that. Can't them find out say Rasta act. Rastafari the cream of the crop. Rastafari, there is no turning back. Says every priest upon the altar we've got. Bobo in upon the mountain top. King and queen royalties a lot. Hail King Selassie, the king of the Sabbath.
Hard. So what of all of the song them? Hold on. Let me set up a fire for the eye. Let me set up some fire. Yes, you get some fire. Yes, art. If you love the song, put some fire emojis down in the comments, please. Make we see if you love it. If you love it, if you don't love it, just keep quiet right now. We're called positivity. We are pre right now. Yes, Kenyan Ras, Creative Kitchen. All right. Levi Natty. It's some explosion and fire, yeah man. So the Lion Pride love it. Hold on, more fire coming. Yes, Ras Roots. Fire. Yes. Give thanks. We love it. So in terms of reception, hold on there. UK coming, Van Rick, say fire. Hold on, UK, you know what time is? Early morning. Levi say explosion better than fire. Him fire to bomb for the heights. So you can see. Okay, this is my bubble brethren here when I tell you about Ras Michael. Ras Michael, bless up yourself. Yes, me tell you, say I'm going to come in, come and know my family. Hold on, DJ Ras, I'm on a big DJ in Atlanta, you know. Fire, him put up the fire, big DJ that, you know. So him gonna search out and thing. Yes, Ras Kadama, we send an explosion. Bless up yourself. So the love is there, my sister. You know what I mean? The love is there. What song has gotten the best reception on the road in terms of your song, them your lioness log?
Yes. Well, two songs that the people take on to. I have one of me I say like I said my name is Sudana. If you want to know my persona, we have the Rasta man banner, the Black Christ me honor, the Holy Trinity, I me desire, sabbatical order, take me higher regular, me say me prayer, plus me now stop burn the fire, pass satanic empire, me burn buga wire, righteousness me acquire, them can't sell me out, no, say me ya bonafire, no, bonafire. Anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Well, that one get a good on the road.
Okay. Hold on there, hold on there. Michael, Marlon say fire and emoji. Hold on there, Bobo Michael sending $2. Yes, bless up.
Thank you.
Desiree, I don't even know if you pronounce that, my sister, but she sent fire.
Blessed love, give thanks.
Run it. Yes.
Give thanks to John.
Blessing, Bobo Michael, big up yourself. I'm telling you, the people them take on to the eye, you know. So we love it. Now you grew up in Jamaica, so you know about Rastafari artists, you know the big names.
Yes,
What surprised you becoming an artist and starting to move in these circles? Was there anything that surprised you about artist life or becoming a conscious artist? I mean, especially around Caveman. I mean, the who's who would have passed through by Caveman. What did anything surprise you, or what did you see?
Well, I pray that the artists, especially the Rastafari artists, then we can have more integrity. Practice what we preach and don't dilute and water down Jah glory.
Wow.
Because as King Emmanuel really don't believe in his children to be out in the reggae music field.
Yes.
But when I go there, I say because it consuming. So no matter really how good it is, if you don't have a steadfast relationship with Jah, you're going to water down and dilute.
Yes. And what is the danger of being watering down and diluting the message? As a mother and as someone who has lived on the other side of life.
Well, for me, I say to water down and dilute the message is, to kill the whole concept of Rastafari, repatriation, and roots, culture, because as you know, most of the artists them know, the young, because we as the elders, we sit down every day, as I said, and we talk about the wrongs, but we're not doing nothing to correct it.
Yes.
And then the younger generation, when they have no knowledge yet, when they're ready for lead, then they're ready for the leaders and the producers, then put them in a certain position, stardom, and to say things that water down. And as I hear say, even Rastafari, I try fitting in the category and I sing more woman and look good and
yes.
So when I pray that for the time, because I'm on a Cinderella journey. 12 o'clock by 12, because my main purpose is to fight repatriation because I strongly believe in repatriation,
Good
bringing back
chance.
who want to go home
Yeah,
because
man.
this is not home for me, you know?
I love
Yeah.
that. And you will love Africa. And I tell people Africa 1.5 billion people. You know what I mean? 55 country or 54 countries. And the average age on the continent is I think 19 years old. So it's a whole continent of young people, you know, waiting for I and I. And as a Rastafari artist, that should be your focus right now, and that is your gold mine. That 1.5 billion people who love reggae music, you know. So I love that the eye is meditating Africa, you know what I mean, and repatriation. Do you have any songs about repatriation?
Um,
Not yet.
Liberation before repatriation, and that the king want we organizing at the island. Don't get caught in a Babylon deception. Free yourself from them false persecution. Liberation before repatriation, and that the king want we organizing at the island. Don't get caught in a Babylon deception. Free yourself. So me say, free yourself from them evil and them shame. Don't get caught in a Babylon domain. With corrupt talks that drive us insane. All we don't chew them, know we are then. But me tell them, domination of the black still remain. Unite black to home, Garvey explain. See, Selassie, yeah, him we acclaim Western lifestyle, them want we retain. But me tell them, liberation before repatriation.
Yeah, man. Diamond Keith said, just send up some fire for him. You know what I mean? Diamond Keith said, that, you know, that we are talking about. And
Big
then,
up yourself, Diamond, keep my daughter.
that's the daughter. That Diamond Keith said, send up some fire for mommy. Come here, go up on my account, you know. Go up on my account, come on, me, go on with it. Sister Aisha say, yes, Sudana was a fire last night at Kingston Night Market, especially with her song. Sudana is a country girl. That one get 2 pull-ups, I tell you. Yeah, man. And if you love this kind of content, we're gonna do more of this content with rising artists. Because I want this platform, Lion Voice Network. We need outlets for people who choose positive lyrics. They don't get interviews. They don't, you know, people ignore them. So we have the power, and that's why I say Rastafari, independent, non-aligned media. I'm going to give you some more links to other media houses, Rastafari platforms. I Just Star. We have some other brethren, and I mean, I'm going to share your information. So we're supposed to can take an artist like this and put her up on a press run, and she get refined within our Rastafari ecosystem. And you know, artists don't even have to leave our ecosystem to make a living. You know what I mean? That's the vision that I have. Everything sovereign, and this is why it's so important that the item support platforms like this one, because you know these artists don't get the shine that they need to get. And again, before we leave, I'm gonna ask her how the item can support her, even if it's an email, something. And I want the item sending some strength to the sistren and make we support with one another. You know what I mean? Hold on there. DJ Ras Iman said, Atta Flames. This is a big DJ in Atlanta, you know. I watch there, you know what I mean? Big DJ. Big up this Queen Mother of Zion, Marlon Tidwell, a big you up. Levi Natty said, would be nice to see her do a collab with Queen Omega. Them have set up your whole career already, you know. And you can go into our archive and see our interview with Queen Omega too. She's been here. Would be nice to see Empress. Okay, you said that already. Or on Little Lion Sound. Yeah, Little Lion are go on with things over in Europe. But no, we love it. This have you been watching what's happening in the Middle East with this war that's happening? Are you familiar?
Well, I don't have much information, so I
Okay.
well,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna be feeling it in Jamaica very soon. Because the oil and gas area is being bombed up right now. So that is gonna have major impact on the price of gas, on the price of fuel, price of food. And my sentiment is that now we need Rastafari artists to really start singing about these world events, these world affairs, to give the people that solace. You know what I mean? When people are looking around and their hopes and aspirations are crumbling, you know what I mean? It's the singers and the players of instrument that give that solace, that direction, that firmness to say, don't worry yourself, stay strong. So, with a love city, I write some songs, some more songs. What is your process for songwriting? Is it just you memorize the song and go over and over in your head? Do you write down in a songbook? How do you compose your music?
Well, sometimes the download just come to me, and when it come to me, I write it down. Or if I get a rhythm, then when we get a rhythm, then I build a song on the rhythm.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
What do you
versatile with it.
prefer? Which style? Which style you prefer? Get the rhythm or the download?
When I get the rhythm and I build it on the rhythm, it better on the rhythm. But when we get the download, then it's powerful. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
the
powerful.
word's powerful, but then you have to find a rhythm for match.
True, true, true. That is
Yeah,
true.
yes, yes. Until you can get a bands for bill it round the download.
But
Yes, yes.
anything just starts, he's taking it all the way. Yeah.
Okay, yes. Have you ever had a chance to work on a band?
When I was working with Junior Reid for about 3 months, I work on a band. I had a little chance because it's
Okay.
different from the rhythm. It more live and
Yes.
I like it, but I need more practice on the
You need
bands.
to practice. Yes, difficult. But it's more powerful too because every
Yes,
sound is a human being. So when you lock in with the band, you really can reach some heights.
that's
Um,
true.
so what events, what stages have you been able to perform, and what's the biggest stage that you have been on so far?
Well, I've been on Kite Fest in St. Thomas,
Okay,
and I was in Negril with Turbulence, and
okay,
yeah, I've some with I get some chance in Turbulence because when I'm travel with him call me on the stage. So some big
okay.
show with Turbulence up on, yeah, we get a little highlight from Turbulence.
Nice, nice. And how are you received when you're with Turbulence? How the audience treat you?
Yes, trust me, people them love me. They them love me. I love them too.
I love them too.
Yes.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hold on, Levi Natty. Same have to make a step. Big up yourself, Levi Natty. We love the vibes
Because
and
of them
energy.
leave very nicely.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man. We
Levi.
love the vibes and the energy. Big up yourself, King. This is a family platform, so we give thanks. Um, King and Queen, King Queen say more fire. You know what I mean? So the people them love it. Um, so what would you like to see as a coming artist? You're a little bit more mature. You've lived some life, so you can't really say he's a young artist, but you're young in the business still. What would you like to see um, if the world was perfect and you could have everything in terms of musically? What would you like to see for yourself?
Even before I adjust the music, I just like to say to the world, because yeah, I just like to talk what is
Yeah,
on my
man.
heart.
Please.
Um, Behind every powerful man is a good woman.
Mhm.
And my advice to not only Rastafari males, but to every man to stand firm as a man. Don't just choose a woman because she look nice, she have a big rear, or
Yes. Yes.
because most of our men nowadays, them so caught up in the looks of woman, and that
Yes.
I bring them down, it I bring them down, it I bring them down. Some
Yes.
man, black man, white man, China man, choose from your heart space.
Yes.
Don't just choose with your eyes. You
Yes.
know, be careful because that is the main thing that bringing down our man or men. I mean, I really like say men, but I bring down
Yes.
the man them.
Yes.
So, and females, empresses, and queens, let us continue to be good mothers and be careful of what we consume, not only in as food, but what we watch. Because we are the problem. We as the parents, we are the problems. We are the problem, the parents, so mothers and fathers, for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow for our children. Let us be more righteous and be on the right path. Blessed love.
I love that. I love that. Speaking of that, how do you navigate? Because one of the things I notice when I'm in Jamaica is that the man them love to try off of the woman them. They will go try off of every woman with them see. And this is even the Rastafari brethren them I talk to. Me not talk the ballet brethren them. The Rasta man is trying after every woman. So I know when a beautiful sister like that I come on the scene, I know they're trying after the eye. Me not have to ask. How do you navigate that space, knowing that you're so focused now and you're trying not to trauma bond any longer? How do you navigate in these spaces?
Well, to be honest, if I have my requirements,
Okay.
or if a person don't meet my requirements, it's not going to work because
Yes.
I don't believe in unequal yoke. I don't want somebody that don't believe in what I believe in.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't want somebody who I don't want a chicken egg. Because many money locks, they are lost, as I say.
Yes.
Because they have so much man to them a Rasta and them don't want a real queen.
Yes.
Them don't want a real queen to build them, to
Yes.
be there for them, to love them, to support them. They prefer just pleasure, So
Yes.
in which a queen has the best pleasure.
Yes, it's true.
So, if it doesn't match my requirements, it have to match.
Yes.
It have to be an equal yoke. You have to praise Jah, you have to believe in a King Selassie. You have
Yes.
to fight for righteousness cause. You have to,
Yes.
I want a leader. You have to
Yeah,
be a
man.
leader. Yeah.
Give thanks. Give thanks. No, I think your message is so important for both brethren and sistren, because family is the building block. If we want to build an alternative and we want to repair, because remember that redemption meaning that we have to redeem. That mean that the thing never did go so well, and it need to come again in a better way. So. This redemption mission means we have to repair our families. That's the root of civilization, man and woman and child. And that relationship, that trinity, is a sacred trinity. And this sister that we see here has a story, from being a young mother, experiencing tragedy at a young age, her first child father passing away, having a trauma bond with our second child's father, the policeman, all of those was part of her journey. And coming to His Majesty at a late part of life, and now she's able to reflect and to use her talent. The talent manifests at a late life, 40 years old before you pick up a microphone, you say. You know what I mean? And you see how much fire emoji tonight get turned on for the eye because the people are feeling it. So this calling it's a fruitful calling because you're bringing others joy. The only thing I would tell the eye now is make sure you stay close with Sister Aisha. We need to work on the eye business structure because as an artist, I want the eye consider yourself a small business owner as well. You know, your product, one of your product is your music. But as the music industry is going right now, you really can't depend on a record deal, all of those things. You really have to chat it independent. So, you know, you have to learn about things like music publishing. You have to learn about, because that's like your retirement plan, making sure you're registering your songs with JCAP, with jams. Make sure you go to the conference them when the conference them come to town. Sister Aisha know all of these things when me I tell you, and she's watching. So me know say she go help guide there. But you have to keep people like you see Sister Aisha is like a gem.
She is
Very close to the eye. And she's very knowledgeable because she know Bob Marley, all of them ones there. You know, was people where she live and see them upon them tried as a member of 12 tribe of Israel in the early days. Her
I
brother
think
is a
she's an ambassador
she's
for
an
Jah.
ambassador. Yes, she is. She is. So I'm saying as an artist, make sure you stay close with her. So you learn the business side of it. And anything she don't know, she can connect you with people
That's
who
true.
because your talent can go far, especially if you're marketing in Africa. You could be performing in front of stadiums. You see what Queen Amiga's doing. You see what some of these other sisters, Rima just went to South Africa, massive reception, same way. You know what I mean? So the continent is where you're gonna find your audience, but make sure that you're structuring your business in a way because you have 9 mouths to feed now, you know. So the legacy, you know, enough. So you want to make sure you're not just doing it for the love and you're not really seeing the economics out of it because you have the talent to see that economic benefit from your talent, you know. So I want you, and before you sign any papers, make sure you get someone to look it over, preferably an attorney, a lawyer, you know, so that you don't put yourself in any long-term situation that you can use your talent, you know, and you don't own your music and these things. So the future is very bright for the eye, is what I'm saying to the eye. Um, in terms of Africa, have you ever traveled outside of Jamaica first?
No, I've never traveled outside of Jamaica.
Okay, okay. And where have you been to other parishes outside of Saint Andrew?
Yes, I perform in almost all the parishes.
Okay, give thanks, give thanks. So you've been performing very frequently since you pick it up. How do you book
Just
shows? How do you get onto shows and things like that?
Jah works, because for this month I'm booked for 2 shows, one in St. Thomas the 28th and one in Tower in the 30th of this month. So I just Jah works. Anything just start, him a finish it.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you have a manager?
Not no,
Yeah,
not yet.
not yet, not yet. And that those things will come. You know, you manage yourself. If you can get someone to help you, you know, that is in due season. That's not something to rush into either, because that is very important and that can set you forward if you don't get the right person. And again, I would definitely just work with Sister Aisha, let her advise you, because she knows a lot about the business and industry, especially in Jamaica. And she attends all of the conferences and the forums. And I think that's very important to attend. A lot of artists make the mistake and they don't go to the conferences and the workshops, but that's really how you network. And you will meet a lot of people, whether it be producers, whether it be publishers, whether it be people, promoters who are booking shows, you know what I mean? So make sure that you also go to those spaces where you're not necessarily going to perform, but you're going to learn about the business, you know, because it's an industry, just like any other industry, you know? So
That's
I would,
true.
Yeah, I would just advise you that way. But the future is bright for the eye, you know. The future is bright. Who are some of your favorite artists right now?
Well, some of my favorite artists, I love I love Queen Africa.
Yeah, man.
I love Sizzla Kalonji and
Two of the best songwriters
Capleton.
in Jamaica history. Two of the best
Capleton.
songwriters. Capleton, legend.
You know, most of the rest of the artists, them, me love conscious music.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, for the conscious, yes, I love conscious music. I love some of the gospel songs, them too.
Okay. What are some of the gospel songs that you love?
All That Matters from Africa. Kaino, I don't remember his name, but I listen to that song so regular.
Okay.
It's a African youth singer song, All That Matters.
Okay. Yeah, man, we love all positivity over here, so you're in good company. And in terms of preparation for the rest of this year, what would you like to see happen for the rest of this year here?
Preparation towards the music.
Yes, the music.
Well, each time I do the show, I'm just trying to better my craft, my performance, because by next year, I'm looking to be on the big stages, traveling the world,
Okay.
Africa, Europe, the entire world. So I'm just better in my craft, writing music and
Mhm.
being happy, joyful, and peaceful. I'm a peaceful, joyful, loving person in full joy life. So I'm just living every day to the best of my ability.
Have you got a copy of The Wise Mind of His Majesty? Do you have a copy of that or the selected speeches, any literature like that to help you with inspiration for songwriting?
To tell you the truth, I most of scripts what I get from Bobo A like Emmanuel. But as I tell you, but you know I learn I will get there because the same version sometime in the bring like the Maccabee Bible or you know the same Marcus Garvey book or Alice Selassie book and when them time I come write out I can write out it. Yeah,
Yes.
because I put notes at times. So but I hope to I soon get some books of myself when you know
Yes.
I'll get
You know a bridge named I Nation?
no.
All right. I'm going I Nation books. You have him do an event called Inner City Dub. Okay. I'm gonna have to reason with Sister Aisha so we can get you some books.
No
I'm the
problem.
I'm the reading Ras, you know. So that's one of my title. I am the reading Ras. So we're going to try to get you some books. I wrote a book
Yes.
too. I wrote this book.
I would love that, and I'd love to read your book too.
Yeah, I wrote this book on the birth of His Majesty.
Wow.
Yes, and it's written like an epic fantasy.
Yes.
But it's all real, all true, all facts about the birth of His Majesty. You know, but I wrote it like it's a storybook.
Wow.
So I'm gonna see if we can get you some, at least a Wise Mind, a copy of the Wise Mind, so you have that for yourself. We'll do that as the Lion Voice Network, because
Wow.
I think that we need to invest in our artists. Singers and the players of instruments shall be there. All our nice springs are in thee, you know. So we're looking forward to really have you there. Okay, Sister Aisha said, tell her he sells books at Kingston Night Market every Tuesday. Tell her I send the Inner City Dub flyer to her. Sister Aisha, I'm going to send the eye some strength to buy the Wise Mind for Empress Sudana. I want her to get that book from
Yes.
work. All right, so she have it. It's a little small book, like this. This is the book I'm talking about.
Wow. Yes,
It's a small book, but it has little excerpts of His Majesty's speeches. You know, it's very bite-sized, very digestible. So
I
we're
think, yeah, good for me in my writing, some more information.
yeah, man, we're going to feed you, man, because you're talented. We're going to feed you with nutrients, make you grow strong and mightyful. You see how my elder say? She said, okay, bless. That means that the work seal, we're going to make it happen.
Yes,
We'll make it happen. So, what songs have you worked on lately? Give us some of your latest fire.
Rasta represents the poor and the have-nots. Back a wall, Jaja start that. The represents the poor and the have-nots. Back a wall, Jaja start that. The killing the first banner to liberate Rasta gather. It is great to see Rasta elevate, gone through the gate. Rasta still a hold the faith. Rasta still a hold the fire. Rasta still a say them prayer. That's the latest one I'm just a fan.
Love it. Love it. Hold on one second there. Let me see something very quickly. I want to just share something with the family. Let me know if you can hear the volume, family. You can hear the sound?
Are an heritage of the
All
Lord,
right.
and the fruit of the womb. Teach the youths them the right
Hold
thing.
on there. Rewind.
Are an heritage of the Lord. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is reward. Jah Rastafari. Sudana, stop teach the youths them finna read Bible. Stop teach the youths them to study pure evil. Stop teach the youths them to disregard heads and authority. You are the religion and you are cause confusion. Like a sponge, them absorb where them get. Adults, be careful of the choices you make. And once action derived from his mindset, what you feed your mind on and that your life reflect. To gain the word and lose your soul like instant death. Teach the youths them Christ concepts and precepts before you seek after money. Find righteousness, your spirituality, your feet invest. Stop teach the youths them finna read Bible. Stop teach the youths them to study pure evil. Stop teach the youths them to disregard heads and authority. You are birth the religion and you are cause confusion. A wise son make a glad father. Parents are the first role model. Rasta teach the youths them our father prayer. In life, them have to gain order. Get acquainted with the Holy Scripture. Teach them to help up them brother. Teach them to respect them elder.
Yes. We just want to give them a little sample, little sampling. If you like that one there, put some fire emoji in the comments if you like that sound there. I have a couple more songs I want to play for the item. Let me know what the item think, you know what I mean? Let's see. Kenyan Ras Creative Kitchen say a beer fire him a go. That look like one of your youth them. Or one of your youth them. No. Okay.
Unless them a change up the name of the okay.
Samantha Edwards.
That's my sister.
That's your sister. Okay, big up yourself, sister. Your sister make it. Diamond Keith say fire for that. This is a great artist rising, and we complain about what we don't like to see, and we don't give enough highlight and amplify what we want to see. That's why we are doing this platform like this, and we're gonna do a lot more of this, bringing rising artists before them bus a road. We want to bring them here. We want to follow the journey. So that means that when you become a major international artist, me not have to run you down to get an interview, because we were here from early, and we have followed the journey. Where can we get her music? That is what we want to know now. Where can we find your music?
Well, you can find my music on YouTube and YouTube so far, because as a new app just starting, I have 4 songs on YouTube right now.
All right, we're gonna go to another one of the song them. We're gonna hold on 1 second here. We're gonna go to another song, and if you like this one, we want to hear from the item. Can you hear the song?
I glory.
Right.
Tell it, cause a black people story. Rastafari. Look for them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta lock, Rasta song, Rasta mission. I should not connected to them and them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. Fire rose connected to them man. Everybody want Rasta this and that. God them find out say Rasta hot. Rastafari are the cream of the crop. Rastafari there is no turning back. 7 priests up on the altar we've got. Bobo in up on the mountain top. King and queen royalties a lot. Hail King Selassie, I the king of the Sabbath. Them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. I Sudana connected to them and them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. In singer connected to the man. Sudana Edwards, yes, that's me. Role model to the highest degree. Like Emmanuel, I wanna be. To the king righteous and holy. All nations are me, them a free. Me style, me profile, me ministry. Me come fi broke down them ya doors without key. AKA Black Mary. Them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. I Sudana connected to them and them a get Rasta, Rasta fame, Rasta glory. But we a live the real life story. Rasta locks, Rasta song, Rasta mission. Music can
Rasta glory.
Rasta
And
glory.
you a live a real life story.
Yes, sir.
Lion Pride, how that one the sound? Let me know in the comments. Let's see some emojis if you like it. Put some emojis, put some fire, put some blessing in the comment. If you don't like it, just keep it to yourself, because we want positive thing we are deal with. But if you love it, make the Empress feel some love and some joy, you know what I mean? VA family, Lion Pride and Patreon family in the house, him say fire. Turan, big up yourself. The brethren saying what our that win emoji. Storm, I don't even know what that emoji
Blessed
is.
love.
It
Blessed
is.
love.
But big up yourself, King. Pauline send hearts.
Blessed love, Pauline.
Elder Ras McCarthy from the UK say Rasta glory. Him sending 2 fire emoji, 3 fire
Blessed
emoji.
love.
That are UK. This is a global show, by the way. I just want you to know. Don't watch the numbers right now, because hundreds of people will watch this on the replay from Zambia to Zimbabwe to Jamaica to the UK. We have people in Australia. We had someone watching from New Zealand. You know what I mean? We have people from all about. So this is a platform that is really global, and we are babies, just like how you are baby in the music, we are a baby in the media, but we are both growing. So I love to be able to grow with the rising artists and everybody be able to see the journey unfold, because we're coming into a golden era of Rastafari. I've been saying that on this platform. We're coming into a golden, the 70s, the 60s, you know, the former glory days behind us are nothing compared to what is in front of us. You know what I mean? Bobo Michael say they are really good, really are. And this is a hard man for please, you know. Them man, yeah, a beer Emmanuel fire them man, them bun. So if you are coming with anything shaky, you know, he might go tell you in the comments, you know. we'll tell you. Oh boy. Ras McCarthy said lion voice, a Rastafari choice, you know what I mean? One. Yeah, man. So give us some final words on it. Was an honor. I told the eye this, you know, not because the eye is not a household name doesn't mean it wasn't an honor for I to reason. And I want to also just give thanks for your vulnerability and sharing your life story, because it's not easy. You know, you've been through real life. It's not a fairy tale. You know what I mean? You never drop out of sky and I say Emmanuel. You went through some hardship, you know, and we want to acknowledge that gunshot busting at your house and you have to run left all your house, the youth, them, you know what I mean? Real life Jamaica, you know, we know that there are different sides of Jamaica. This is one of the sides that, you know what I mean, this sister survived, and she's here with us smiling. She's here with the glory, you know what I mean? So I really want to just give thanks for the vulnerability, your transparency, your resilience, your joy. I think your joy is coming through the screen. You know what I mean? She never have to tell me say she wear false hair and eyelash and them thing they have to pop off. She never have to tell me that, you know. She could have just say, yeah, man, me go a 7 day and then me rats up. She could have give it the story there, but she gave us the real, you know what I mean? And this is so powerful, because the next young lady who may be still in the eyelash and I watch this channel will see the eye and know, say, okay, there's a pathway for I, you know what I mean? Because sometimes people would have see you with your head wrap and said it's so far from where they are right now, but they don't know that you never start with a head wrap. And she was even more transparent. She said sometimes a short skirt will pop on even today. You know what I mean? The vibes catch her. She put on a short skirt because her life, and she, you know what I mean? She still a live life, and she's getting to the long skirt full time. You know what I mean? It's a journey. So that vulnerability is so touching, and trust me, you're gonna win hearts, because people like real things. You know what I mean? People want to follow a real story. People want to see the growth. You know what I mean? People want to. I have some of my followers have been with I since I had 10 subscribers, and some of them are today. You know what I mean? So people like to see a story unfolding. So don't be afraid to use your truth, because that's your testimony. No, I tell artists this all the time. Your competitive advantage is that nobody else live your life. So don't try be someone else. Don't try be Queen Ifrica. Don't try be John Nine. Don't try be Queen Omega. You know what I mean? There's only one Sudana. So if you lean into that, that is where you're gonna find your fan base. That's where you're gonna find your core people that just now left you because they too did have a little broke out period in them life and them find them almighty. You know what I mean? There's a whole section of people who are maybe them in that broke out life there and they feel empty and they don't know, you know, where to turn, and they hear this testimony and now them say, you know, say me could have even just pick up a Bible or me could have pick up a speech of His Majesty and you know what I mean? So these are the things that inspire, and for all the young artists watching, I hope that you learn from this reasoning to just be yourself. You know what I mean? Wherever you are on your journey, just embrace that. You know what I mean? And just be real and just be open to learn and to grow. You know what I mean? So give us some final words sound to the global family. Let the people know if someone was to want to spend money with the eye, how could they spend money with the eye? Because I'm asking my audience to spend some money with the eye. Please, final sound and how you can support and spend with the eye.
Well, can support and strengthen the Empress by helping me in my music, investing in the music.
Yes.
Because I am a good writer. I write a lot of songs.
Yes.
I just need somebody to work. I know that it's coming in due time. I'm not giving up. But
yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. Listen to my music. Give me the strength. Sudana Edwards, YouTube, TikTok, and sometimes on Facebook. But
so how can people reach out to you? How can people, like if somebody wants to send you a Western Union, they want to send you a $20 Western Union, or they want to send you a MoneyGram, how them could have reach you if it make you know, say, yeah man, go and do your thing?
Well, I could leave a number.
You have an email?
Yes, I have an email account. Come give me an email. That myself.
Because what I will do is I can put it in the description of this video so that people can just go down in the description of the video and they will see your contact information, you know, because I'm encouraging this audience here to be an active audience. I want them to not just see the talent, I want them to invest. This is our people, this is our thing, this is our government that we're building, Rastafari thing, you know, Pan-African thing. So we have to invest, we have to circulate our money. So I'll get that information from the eye and I'll include it in the, but for the future, because this is just your first interview on the platform, you know, this is your home now, your home base this now, you know. So next time you come, you have to work out somewhere where people can support you easier, you know, because that's a one thing where enough artists need to structure their thing better. So you have platforms like Bandcamp, and there are certain platforms where you can upload your music and people can download it and pay you, and you know. So I'll talk to Sister Aisha maybe and send some links to the eye where you can really structure your thing for that support. But in the meantime, YouTube, TikTok, you know, all of these, Spotify, all of these things, stream the Sistren music, play the Sistren music. You want to read out the email? No? You have it? Is your assistant there? Is your assistant there? I don't want trouble your assistant, you know. She have a...
Come assistant.
I met some of the assistants earlier, you know, so them is some powerful warrior and warrioresses and princess.
Them are hiding them from the media.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Can one of them just share the email address with you?
Share it with her. He wants one. Come on. Stop wants to shine up. Oh my God. All right, give it to me. Give it to me. Let me shine. Edwards Carrion 77 at gmail.com.
All right, spell it out. Spell it out.
EDWARDS KERREAN 777 at gmail.com.
So send the Empress a message. You can connect that way. See how you can send her strength. You know what I mean? We really encourage. You know, this is our ecosystem that we're building together as Lion Voice Network and the global family. So everybody that we bring up here are someone who is playing a role in making Rastafari a better, more active, vibrant community. So definitely embrace the sistering as you hear nothing but conscious lyrics, nothing but positivity, 9 children to feed. So, you know what I mean? You know, so she up on it. So we really do give thanks for the eye and for the eye vibration, for the eye greatness, for the eye kindness. Hold on, we're not ready for that yet. We give thanks for everything that the eye represent in terms of powers right now. You know what I mean? Hold on, we're not ready for that yet. We're not ready for that yet. Hold on there. My queen is not here, so my audience knows anytime they see mistakes happening that my queen is my producer, you know. So when she's not present, sometimes some little glitches will happen. But I was saying that the eye is special to I and I. I want to just thank Sister Aisha one more time for bringing, and we're going to ask Sister Aisha to be our pipeline for the up and coming artists, because she is at so many of these events and interacting with these artists. So we want them to know that they have a home. So when when you release a song, you're ready to do some press, you can come and reach out to I and I. I added you to the WhatsApp group too. You're in the Lion Voice WhatsApp group too, so you will see all of the different. And this platform is a schoolroom too, because we'll have elders from all over the world. So even it will help to develop you in your faith and your tradition, because just like you shared your story, the I story, so many other ones come on this platform and share their story too. I see an arm. I see an arm. I think the shine is all on there. I think the shine is a going. All right, sorry. Give us your final song. Give us your final song.
Say I Ethiopian Empress in a me long dress, burning my sister spring me fresh. Me not go stress. What you see is what you get. Say Bobo Shanti concept. Thank you, Honorable, for interviewing the eye. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, my children, my family, my fans, and my friend. Much love from Sudana Edwards. Blessed love.
And there you have it, family. Big artists. You saw her here first. Please give us the credit, because we are boss them this year. All of the Rastafari, tens of thousands of fire angels, even 10,000s of fire angels gathering up in a Mount Zion. And Rastafari independent non-aligned media will be there to capture the uprising. Why? Because the time has come for the lions to tell our own story. And this is the lion's voice. Eli?
This is Warrior King. And the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the power to chant. Jah give her the power to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
Amina, the time has come for the lioness to tell our own story. No surrender, no retreat, we are Jaja soldier. Rougher than the streets, tougher than a boulder. Bigging up Lamb's voice. Now put it, I Jollifer said that.
Greetings, this is Ras Tafari. The time has come for the lions to tell their own story. See? This is the lion's voice. Keep it locked, right here, sir. Ras Tafari said that. Are you satisfied? Wipe those tears from your eyes. I'm all alone, still you thought I was telling a lie. This is the lion's voice. Keep it locked, right here, sir.
What are you waiting for? Come together, calling from near and far. Know who you are. What are you waiting for? Rally up, it takes the dust. What are you waiting for? Ancestors paved the way for us. Yes, I am Ketis Oyonde, asking, what are you waiting for to come together? The time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is the lion's voice.
African pride, root of all nations, boy. I tried with the lion, the Ras Tafari. Lion of it tried with lioness like I do. Empress on the front line, we need you. Well, this is Medicine, the steady one, and you are now tuned in to the Lion's Voice Network. What the lion fought for do? Scorch them. Roast and parch them.
I will never stop, hail the Most High, and I will never stop, call Rastafari. Blessed love, this is Kushite representing for the Lion's Voice. We are here to tell our own story, Rastafari.
Empress Manel, and I young science. Oh, you're wrong. Universally unfold, be told. Oh. Blessed love, this is Itege Idama, and it's time for the lioness and the lion's voices to be heard. This is the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Yo! Blazing fire, yeah man, this is Ras out of Belize. And the time has come for the lions to tell our own story. Right? Yeah man. We blaze fire, burning the wicked and the dirty vampire. Yeah man, Ras said that. Blazing fire, lion boy.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to the lion voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here. Hear me now. Oh, yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Make the lioness them the life.